So obviously you made a lot of news. You announced Monday that you are switching parties. Give us a little insight as to what influenced you to do that. What was it ultimately for you that you were like, I've got to look to somewhere else to satisfy my commitment to my constituents?
Well, before I ran for office and before I was elected, I made it very clear to the constituents in my district that have long been ignored or overlooked. I represent a largely Democratic district, a largely Native American legislative district that haven't been able to participate in our democracy, despite really contributing to the welfare of the state for a number of years, a number of decades. Their voice has been drowned out because of the politics, unfortunately, of our state. And so when I ran for office, I made sure to promise and dedicate my service to represent their voice and their needs first, to represent the merit of the needs and priorities that existed across our district for the merit and needs of those issues, rather than through the political lens of the ideologies of our party.
That's right. And you said that you want to build a bridge in the Arizona Today piece, that they had a very good piece on you, that you said that you wanted to help build a bridge with those who need and want a chance, for those who can provide that chance. And you turned to the GOP instead of registering as an independent. Why?
Well, over the past 2 years, it's been the Republican Party that has shown me a true commitment to want to improve the outcome, improve the quality of life for my people. It's also been their leadership and vision that, ideologically, it's about self-determination and self-empowerment. I grew up as a young age being raised by my grandparents and my father, who taught me, and forgive me for my native language, but they would correct me by saying, do not ever say "sha," which kind of gives you this, in Navajo, translate to a handout mentality, to "ane" or "anhye," which means you yourself or us as a community. It's up to us to empower ourselves to improve the situation that we're in. And unfortunately, over the past 2 years, it's been the Democratic caucus that has been more of a barrier to that. Not intentionally, it's just that I've really appreciated the leadership here in the state who've supported that the future of the state is going to be very much dependent upon a true partnership with our rural and tribal communities.